I don't know. Hopefully that will be everything.
It's very low.
No, trying to sort it. Morning, guys. Sorry for the delay, but we had technical issues on the website end, and then we had about 1 million people requesting to join at 1 minute before 10. And you know, he's had all weekend to do it.
So we'll be happy with Jana and now we'll get Jana in once the class is over.
If anybody is watching this back and you haven't been added in, it's because you've only requested and we need to start the class. So, guys, welcome to Rush Fitness Live. We're bringing the gym into your homes. Today's session is a full body workout. All you need is a small weight, and you will need that for a couple of exercises. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. You can get away without it by doing alternatives. What else? That's it. A mat, get some water, have a towel with you if you want, just to dry yourself off. But other than that, we're running late, so we're going to get going. Take it on toes. Technology, it's great.
I'm Maria, this is Emmett, for anybody who doesn't actually know us.
Yes, if you've only joined off the back of a Facebook ad and not knowing nothing about us. But just keep it light on the feet, guys, keep that moving. From there, take out into your jacks, nice and light, bring it up. So again, if this doesn't suit, guys, low impact version for everything.
Sorry.
You just don't do high impact, you keep it low, and keep it that you're not putting excess stress through your joints.
Oh, we're at it already!
Forward back into your stride.
For all of these exercises, I just show a modification of an easier version, or I'm going to show us. Just keep an eye, sometimes we'll both be doing different things.
I'll be doing the difficult ones for you.
Yeah, very easy to do the difficult ones.
Now there you go.
Absolutely, baby.
From there, back in your jacks. And then back on the toes. Let's go. That's it. Keep it moving, keep it moving. And then when you're ready, last 10, let's go. Speed it up. Just push that in. Keep it moving. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Good. Circle the abs. Just long circles round. Good deep breaths, guys. Fill the lungs, get yourself ready. Back away with the arms. Relax that. Good. Circle the hips. Just round. Back the opposite way. Same thing other side. Relax that. Get on the toes. Sit down in. Straight that up. Back down in. Straight that up. Then we're going to sit down in, knees out, chest forward and rotate. And relax that. Push up position. I'm just going to move this camera back, guys, so you get a better sight of quality. How are you doing?
So you're bringing your foot up to your hand and allow it into the stretch and then putting it back to plank position. So we're going to do 3 each side.
Just move this back.
Switch it again. Hand comes up to the, or foot comes up to the hand. And last one. Okay, so get down onto your side. So your knee is out, hand is here, and you're rotating back, keeping the knee on the floor.
Back a wee bit there.
Yeah. Do 6 each side.
So you're just rotating from that waist, so it's not just an arm movement, guys. You're twisting the waist. So you're opening it up, close it in, open it up, close it in. If one knee doesn't suit, put both knees to your chest.
And then switch sides.
And then you're rotating that through. So twist your waist as well.
Ugh.
There you go. So Maria was just doing the arm first time, the waist, and you're getting through that lower back and through the thoracic spine.
One more.
Good, and then good bridge, foot and the knee, drive the hip up, or both knees if you can't do a single leg.
So 6 each side, or 12 altogether. You're doing it without the foot up, you're just going straight up. and then you're curving back down through the spine. Up, squeeze the glutes, and bring it back down gently. If your foot's on your knee, make sure that you're nice and stable. And bring yourself back up.
Yes.
And shake it out.
Do you want to wait?
No, I'll do it like this today. I can show variation for those who don't have the weights with them. Now,
Right.
ready to go.
Here, ready? So because we have some new people on, we're going to keep it nice and basic today, guys. I'll take a step back here because my head's out of shot. We are going with a squat into a press up, round into a sit up into a jumping jack. Very simple. We'll be doing active recovery after each round, 2 rounds, and then we'll change the exercise. Squat can be bodyweight squat, press ups normal, sit up can be normal, jumping jack, whatever you want to do. If you have weights, you can add weights to that squat, you can add weights to your sit up. It all depends on you. But otherwise, we just are going to work nice and easy for the first day. If you have a mat, get it ready for your sit up. So we're starting with that squat whenever you're ready. Third round.
Okay, 3, 2,
The
1.
chest tall, sit back and down into it, up, squeeze the glutes at the top. Sit back and down into it, up, squeeze the glutes at the top. Body weight wise, hands stay up towards the corner of the wall. Keep them up, don't pull them back in.
So up towards the
Then
seat.
you're sitting back away from that, and then up and stand up, squeeze your glutes. Back down. So my knees are opening out slightly so that I'm able to sit between my hips a lot deeper, because if they're close and you have bad ankle mobility, this will happen.
Last 10.
You'll start this sort of a thing and you're putting the back under pressure. So wide slightly, turn the toes out slightly, open your knees up, and then you're able to get a deeper bend.
Last 5.
And down. Come on.
3, 2.
Good. Press ups. Down on the floor. So just do that angle there. You're still doing the shot. Once you're ready, guys, off the knees, your hands are wide, lean forward, push back. Off the feet, hands are wide, lean forward, push back.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go. Bend the elbows, push back. Bend the elbows, push back. Core
Now,
tight.
Emmett's doing it off his feet. You can do it off your knees as well. So if you're doing it off your knees, make sure that there's a straight line from your knee to your shoulders. So there's none of this, there's none of this. It's a straight line from your knee to your shoulders, and then you're going forward and up.
As well as that, when you're doing your press up, your head doesn't hit the floor and your pelvis doesn't hit the floor. If it is, you're not actually bending your arms.
Last 10. Keep everything tight. So your core should be engaged as well during your press ups. Last 5. And everything goes down and up in one line. And 10.
Lovely. Ready to your setup. So basic setup position here, guys. You can either hands here, slide it up, control that. Hands here, slide it up, control that. Or, if you have that weight stays straight, toes go up, and the only thing moves is your shoulders. When you're ready.
And go.
Up. Control the way down. 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 So I'm flexing off them shoulders. Shoulders coming up, shoulders coming down. I'm not using momentum. I'm not bending my arms. I'm not throwing the weight up
Halfway.
or anything like that. It's locked. Lifting the shoulders, lower. I'm not collapsing back to the mat. So that lift and lower is controlled, and there's tension on that core the whole way through that. Oh, come on.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Set that weight down. We're back on the feet into your jacks. Once you're ready,
3, 2, 1, go.
bring it up.
So again, if you have issues with pelvic floor or knee joint problems of any type at all, you can just do it like this. Keep the hands up high, don't be at this. Okay? So the hands stay up at shoulder height.
Yeah, you're working
And
the
you'll
shoulders.
continue to keep your core nice and engaged. Find a rhythm and you'll find that starting to engage the muscles.
So high or low impact, all depends on you guys. Keep it working.
Last 10.
Last thing, let's go. Speed. Come on. Short. Don't do long. Keep it short. Speed it up. 5 seconds. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Good. March it out. Keep the feet moving. 40 seconds of active recovery. We're going back into that again. If you're not able to, grab a drink, walk around. If you're up,
Or bob and weave.
yeah, bob and weave. Or if you have energy, you didn't work hard enough. Let's go harder. So you can always go faster in the exercises if your weights are not heavy enough. Or you can add more weight. So if you're not feeling an exercise like it's difficult, that's on you. So if you've only got an 8 kg weight, you do it faster, you do more reps. If you've got a heavier weight and you're using the lighter one, get that heavier weight. It's about working and progressing.
That's fine.
5 seconds.
3, 2.
Good. Squat again. You need a break, grab one. Get ready to go.
Ready to go? 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go. Sit down into it. Up, squeeze the glutes. Big breath in.
Now,
Breathe out.
if you are using the weight and you find that you're going forward like this, the weight is either too heavy or you need to check your technique. So you should still be sitting back down into the squat and up regardless of whether you have a weight or not. If the weight is dipping you forward, set the weight down, practice for a few days without the weight. Once you've got your technique and structure, then you can go back to the weight. But doing it without the weight is just as effective, especially if you're a beginner. Last 5, 3, 2, 10.
Good. Press up. Take it down. So again, knees or feet, guys, depends on your strength and ability levels, as long as it's not this, and as long as it's not this. People do this and the pelvis is going up and down. That's locked, the chest heads towards that floor.
3, 2, 1, go.
So your chest doesn't need to hit the floor the way I'm doing it. If you get halfway down and you have to push back up, that's fine. As long as the technique stays the same. If it gets difficult, knees.
Last 5. And last 10.
Set up. We're on day 19, is it?
20.
Day 20. Day 20 of our. So the Rush Fitness members are doing a push-up challenge. We're in day 20. So that's 2,000 we're on. So that's why that burned.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. So if you didn't have balance here and you want to still do the weighted one, lock it here, it stays the same. So the difference between this and this is only the legs. Here is still flex up, control down, flex up, control down. So don't start using bad technique because you've added a weight. Now flexion up, but flexion down is the exact same as Maria's flexion up without the weight. The core is still doing the work. My shoulders are lifting, shoulders are lowering, and you're controlling that movement right through.
Last 5.
Come on. And squeeze that core.
3,
Like you're going to get punched in the gut.
2, 1.
Good. Set it down. Nice control. Jumping jacks to finish this round.
Ready to go. 3, 2, 1.
Up.
Let's go. Again, remember your modification.
Just keep that light, keep that working. That's
You're
it.
halfway.
And again, you can go low impact if you want. Come on, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Last 10. Go.
Up, give it
Speed
up,
it
give it
up if
up.
you can. If you can't speed it up, just keep going at your own rhythm. 3, 2, 1.
Good. So march it out, jog it out, whatever you want to do. After this, when we grab a drink, we're going to change the exercises. So just keep it on the toes, you can march it out, you can just step it out, whatever you want to do. If you have energy, bring it up, guys, come on. So just keep that moving, nice and light.
Halfway. Again, you can simply step it.
Yeah.
Don't have to keep going with too much jumping. If you're finding this cardio wise, just step it out. But don't stop moving. Last one.
That's it, move, move, move.
Nice deep breaths. And 10.
Good. Lovely. How did we get through that?
Comments there.
What have we got? Anyone else's screen keeps freezing?
I know.
Why is that happening? Wi-Fi ain't on. What the hell? Right guys, if this feed isn't working, we'll sort it. I don't know what's going on there. So don't, Wi-Fi's on and everything's working, so
Do you want to turn mine off because we're waiting?
no, you are off. We'll keep working through it guys and we'll figure it out. We'll post it up again, right? Use that PP and link off in the hall.
Yeah, I'll double check.
Turn it off at the wall.
Yeah.
You get a turn to watch it?
No,
So anyway, next round guys, we're doing a deadlift. So chest is tall, hips go back, stand up, squeeze the glutes, sit back into it, stand up, squeeze the glutes. If you can't do that, you're going to do a glute bridge on the floor. So take it down, foot on the knee, drive the hip, squeeze the glutes, drive the hip, squeeze the glutes. If you can't do one leg, do a double, hip up, squeeze the glutes, hip up, squeeze the glutes. After that, dumbbell row, one arm, chest tall, elbow back, control, elbow back, control. Use anything at all for this guys that'll add a bit of resistance. You can't hinge or anything if you don't have a weight. After that, we're into a reverse crunch, and after that, we're into a squat jump. So we're starting with the deadlift. Marie's going to demonstrate the glute bridge. Once you're ready,
3, 2, 1, let's go.
chest up, hips in, glute squeeze. Sit back into it, up in, glute squeeze. Sit back into it, up in, glute squeeze. So the chest is tall, I'm reaching my hips back. I'm standing up, bringing the hips forward, squeezing the glutes. Reaching back out of it, standing up, hips forward, squeeze the glutes. Keep that moving.
Halfway. For the glute bridge, make sure that your feet are directly below your knees. If your feet are out here, you're going to hurt your back. Okay, so the feet are directly below the knees, and then you're pushing the pelvis up towards the ceiling, squeezing the glutes at the top, and then bringing it back down. Last 5.
Come on.
Push it up. So make sure your spine is stacking back down again. And 10.
Good. Set that down. It's dumbbell row, or whatever you have for a weight. So the left leg's going forward. The bell's in the right hand. Chest is tall. We'll pull that bell to your hip, controlling the way down. Pull it back to your hip, controlling the way down.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Elbow back, control. Elbow back, control. Drive that elbow back. So my chest is tall. Pull that through, control. Pull that through and control.
So imagine you're putting the weight into your pocket. And bring it back, seat it. Halfway. And remember to breathe. Do not hold your breath in these exercises. Last 10.
Come on. Keep that moving.
Last 5. Keep it going back, not up. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
And 10.
Reverse crunch on the floor.
Now when I'm sitting up the mat, be careful when you're leaving your weights down and picking them up. A lot of people who injure themselves doing exercises like these, it's not during the exercise, it's when they're setting the weight back down, so be careful.
So we're either here, hips up, control, hips up, control, or you're extending out and up, extend out and up. Whichever suits.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hips out, drag the hip up, hip out, drag the hip up. So extend out, lift them up, extend out, lift them up. If this doesn't suit, lock the hips, lock the legs, just hips up and stop, hips up and stop.
If you're doing my version here and your back is arching, your legs are too low. So if your back is arching, go higher.
Yeah.
If you're able to go low, go low.
So don't extend out to here if it's pulling you off the floor.
Last 10.
Keep control.
3, 2, time.
Good. And then we're taking that up into a squat jump. Once you're ready. So
3.
squat jump, either jump, land light, or up, back, down.
Go ahead.
Let's go. Pick it up. Up. Keep it nice and controlled. Come on guys, keep that moving. Push it up, push it up. So if you can't do the high impact, low impact, it's a fast squat, quarter bend, push up through. Keep it up.
So you can, as Erin said, just step until you get into the movement of it. When you get a bit more confident, then go up onto your toes a wee
If you
bit.
have any issues, don't jump.
And then eventually it progresses, you know, it's time to go.
15 seconds, come on.
Last 5. And 10.
Good. March that out. March it out or jog it out. All good, all good, all good. That's good, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's good to hear. So either on the toes, march it out, jog it out, whatever you want to do. Just keep it moving on the feet. Keep it working. Okay, anyway.
11th to 1st of November.
What time is it?
Last 10.
Last 10.
She doesn't want to be at school. Just give life a chance to do school.
So let's.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Now, deadlift again, guys. So again, if you're not doing the deadlift, you're on the floor doing that glute bridge. If glute bridge is easy, go to one leg rather than two.
Shut up this time.
Chest tall, arms straight.
3,
Yeah,
2,
come on.
1, go.
What are you
So
waiting
again,
for? Squeeze.
feet below the knees, hands are here, push it up and bring it back down. So
That's it.
count 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down. Don't go up and then fast down. Nice same speed up and down. If that is too easy, bring the ankle up onto the knee and you're pushing up through one, but you're still trying to get the pelvis up high.
Yeah, the pelvis goes in line with the knee, not above it. So if you're going above your knee with your pelvis, then you're pushing from your stomach,
Last one.
not from your glutes. It should be rolling through that spine down, rolling through that spine
3,
up.
2, 1,
Good.
10.
Row, we're doing the opposite arm. So, right leg forward this time, left hand bell, and that pulls through.
3,
Once you're ready.
2, 1, go.
Elbow back, control, elbow back, control. Just drive that back, control the way down, drive that back, control the way down. So it's the opposite arm we're using here, guys. And again, you're not pulling short. You're not pulling with your bicep towards your shoulder. That bicep isn't doing the work. That elbow drives back. Control as if you're elbowing someone behind you. And then control the way down. Elbow back, control the way down.
Last
Elbow
10.
back, control the way down. Come on.
Last 5. 3, 2,
Good.
1.
Down into that reverse crunch again. So from that floor, again, it's either here, hips lifting, control the way down, or we are extending out and lifting up. But it all depends on your strength.
3, 2, 1, go.
So if you're here, it's not just moving the legs. See people doing this, where it's the legs moving, they think they're working. You're not. The legs extend to get a bit of momentum, they help up. And then the extension pulls through that core. You pull in, hips come up, hips go down, pulls through the core. But it's still coming from the hip movement. It's the same movement as here. This is locked. The hips lift, the hips lower. But the movement is initiated by my hip
Last 10.
to lift that lower back and to make that core work. So I'm pulling in, it's not momentum, control it
That's fine.
out. It's the same here. Pull in, lift, control
2,
out.
10.
Good. Squat jumps again. So not using momentum is important with those core exercises so that you don't end up using your hip flexors and lower back. We want it all here.
3, 2, 1, go.
So up, control, or fast squat if you don't want to jump. Just use the hands for momentum. You don't need to jump if you don't want to. If neither of the two of them suit, here you go, march on the spot, arms and legs in. It's all about what you can do, not what you think you should be doing. It's alternatives to everything. We're always going to give alternatives during exercises, but if they don't even suit, do
Message.
something else.
Or drop us a message
Yeah.
after the class and
No,
tell us
don't.
which one.
No, don't message, put it in the comments.
Put in the comments, yeah, that's
Because
right.
a private message only helps you, it doesn't help other people. And with this group, we want everyone getting
And-
benefits. On the close. So put things in the group, guys, because when it's in the group, everyone can see it. Because if you have a question, it is guaranteed
10 other
that
people
10
have
other
the
people
same.
have the same question. So keeping it to yourselves for a private message. If you message me unless it's something really personal, I'm going to ask you to put it in the group anyway. Keep moving. So that's the last one of these. We're going to change the exercises for the final quad set. We're going to drink after this, and then we'll change it up. Hopefully everybody's feed has clicked back in there. Some people have an internet connections at the start.
Last 10.
Good.
Grab a drink.
Grab a drink, guys. All good, all good. If you can't get it connected to the TV, guys, at times it could be you need a Chromecast in order to do it.
And your Wi-Fi has to be on.
Yeah, Wi-Fi has to be on.
For the Chromecast, which we discovered yesterday. Couldn't figure out why I couldn't cast it. It was because my Wi-Fi was off. So, hi Denise. Oh gosh, my day's very warm. So we have another round left to go, and then we close out. Again, for those of you who are doing this for the very first time, don't be worrying or upset or annoyed if you find it difficult. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get into
That's the difference between our height. Some mathematician worked that out. Like my height between the difference.
Okay.
Last round.
Can I finish what I was saying?
Yes, you can.
Thanks,
Can you train people here?
Oh, I was just saying, you know, I can't even remember now what I was saying.
What were you saying?
It doesn't really matter, does it?
Come on.
I don't remember again, that's fine. See this here.
Oh,
it's okay.
It's okay.
That's fine.
But anyway, lunge. So lunge can be forward or reverse, with weight or without weight. We're going to demonstrate all those.
Yeah.
Shoulder press is single arm or double arm. Whatever you have that you can grab that has a little bit of weight. If you're using a single arm, grab a can of beans or something if you want. Or if you have a kettlebell, use a kettlebell. If you have a resistance band, stand on the band, use the band. The technique doesn't change. V-sit, and then we will do mountain climber. I had burpee written down, it was the first day. So.
Scare everybody off.
I know. So we're going with the lunge.
And forward, come on. Wait.
Forward or reverse. A forward lunge doesn't suit, guys, like this here, because you have no balance. Step feet together, step back to that reverse lunge instead.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I'm doing the weighted version. Ray's going to show you unweighted with her hand.
So with your lunges, 2 other tricks. Make sure if you're using lined floorboards here, that your feet are in 2 different boards, so that you're like train tracks when you go down and up. Okay?
Step back this way,
I'll
because
step.
you'll be out of shot, baby.
That way, sorry, that's that camera there. So you can go back, down into it, and up. You can use your hand on that leg to help push yourself up. But eventually you will be able to do it without having to touch your knees. Keep the feet, as I said, in train tracks, and you're stepping down and back, not way back into it.
Yeah,
alright?
stretch it.
Don't stretch it, it's not a stretch. Last 5. You okay then, Mr. Rush?
I am.
3, 2, 1.
Good. So shoulder press, you have the option of grabbing something with both hands. If you've got a kettlebell or a dumbbell, make sure it's secure. So kettlebell, you're grabbing it by the horns of the bell, close to the bell, not up here. Here, if you're doing single arm, the bell's at the back of your wrist, elbow is forward. It's not out here. And the bell's never behind. So it's here, it pushes up till the bicep hits your ear.
Your head's completely
I know, but my arm position isn't. So it's up and back down.
3, 2, 1, go.
So let's go. So up, control the way down. Up, control the way down. So up, control the way down. Up, control that way down. Keep that moving.
Think about the position of your
Breathe.
knees and your back here as well. So your knees should be nice and soft,
Yeah.
and your hips should be movable as well. If you're all stiff, you're going to end up hurting your back. Okay?
You want
so nice and
tension.
soft.
Tension in the body, but not rigid to the point where it feels sore. And also, if you're rigid and you're arching way back when you press it, split your stance, squeeze your glutes, push from that split
Last
stance.
5.
Last 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Take it on the floor, V-sit. So you have 2 options for this. Well, actually we have 3 options, depending on what you're doing. So basically you can either do a crunch.
I'll go to
You go to the kitchen there. It's all about meat.
Oh
So you can do a crunch if you want. Or you can extend up high and then just crunch, shoulders come up from here. Or you can extend way out and then crunch up or control. So crunch up and then control the way down. Got on there?
Mind it. Are we standing or watching?
Yes, let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
So you can do low up here, you can just crunch it, or shoulders come up, legs stay rigid, or you can stretch that out, come all the way up, control the movement back down. All the way up, just crunch and squeeze, control the way back down. And then keep that working. Control. If that gets difficult, reduce it. Down to here. If that gets difficult, reduce it. If the crunch gets difficult, sit up. You just reduce doing what you're doing rather than stopping.
3, 2, 1.
Good. And then we're on the mountain climber. So you do it slow or fast, knees come towards that chest.
Starting off in the plank position, 3, 2, 1, go.
So either come in slow, here, knee comes forward to the chest, core tight, or fast.
And you make sure that your back again is flat, so that you're not having your bum up in the air. If you've got your backside in the air, you're going to end up doing this. That's not doing anything for you. You're in a plank position, and you're working here.
And if that is difficult, forearms on a chair, do the same thing. Slow it down. Make sure the chair's not going to slip.
Last 10.
Forearms are here to take the wrist, get you a little bit higher. You drive that in. You can put the chair against the wall and do it off that.
Last 3, 2, 1.
Good. And then pick that up. So there's always options, guys. So just bring that up. Keep it working. So one round to go, boys. And then we're done, boys. Boys. One round to go, boys. And then we're done. For whatever reason I said that.
Right.
Come on, buddy. Keep that moving. So again, we're starting with that lunge. If the forward lunge doesn't suit, or if you have knee issues, guys, I wouldn't do a forward lunge because you're putting direct pressure to it as you step forward. Reverse is a lot more forgiving on the knee. Or to a small box, do a step up. Step up one leg, change the leg, step up the other leg. When you're ready,
3, 2.
grab a sip of water, straight into the lunge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready to go? 3, 2, 1, go.
So forward lunge as well, step as long as you can control. Both legs should be around that 90-degree position. You're going down until your back knee almost hits the floor, but don't bounce it off the floor. Or you can step back slightly, the reverse like Maria's doing. Both legs parallel, about hip distance apart.
And if you want to use your hands on the opposite knee for balance,
Yeah.
that's absolutely fine.
You can do that forward lunge as well, as long as you know retain. You're probably out of shot there, baby.
Yeah. For some reason we're completely limited here. Last 5.
Good.
So you're pushing up through. And time.
Good. Shoulder press. Straight into it, single or double.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go. Press it up, control. Press it up, control. So again, try not to arch, guys. Try not to arch back in order to get it over your head. Lock that rib cage down, split your stance, squeeze your glutes. The arms move. So bicep in line of the ear, back round to the collarbone. This is why we keep the elbows forward, so that it misses your face, misses your chin, and comes back down round. If your elbows are way out to the side, you take the chin off yourself. Don't do that.
Keep the core engaged here as well. If your core isn't engaged and isn't feeling this, your back's doing too much work. So make sure you keep everything nice and tight, as if someone's going to punch you in the stomach.
And squeeze your glutes as well.
Squeeze the glutes as well. Probably last 3, 2, 1.
Good.
Time, sorry, it's difficult to time that with the...
Yeah. We're into V-sit. Take that down. So again, can be, guys, can be a sit-up, can be a crunch, can be a low V-sit, can be a high V-sit. Up to you.
3, 2, 1, go.
So the position is really determined by your core, how strong it is, how much you feel this in your back, and things like that.
Halfway.
You can come all the way up, control it up, but control the way down as well. Keep tension on that core. We'll make it work a lot more. If that gets difficult, just crunch. Legs locked, shoulders position stays the same. If that's difficult, lock. Shoulder position stays the same.
And 10.
Good. Right the time we finish. So again, hands, forearms on a chair, slow or fast. It is up to you.
And I'll show a crossbody as well here for those of you who find this not challenging. 3, 2, 1, go. So with mountain climber, the traditional mountain climber, you're bringing your knee into your elbow, just in towards your chest. And you can do that at whatever speed you want. If you're able to speed it up and get a bit of bounce, as long as your pelvis stays low, that's fine. Otherwise, you can bring the knee across
Halfway. Come on.
to the other arm. And then you can make that a crossbody mountain climber.
15 seconds.
Keep it all tight. And again, whatever speed suits you.
Last 10. If you've got it, speed it up. Last 5. Let's go.
3, 2, time.
Good. On the feet.
Well done.
Keep it moving. Last little burst of sprints. Last 10.
10.
Yeah, 30 seconds of this just. And then we're going to stretch it out. Pick it up, pick it up. Where are they?
Oh, you're only 10 seconds. Calm
It's
yourself.
okay. I like to
Calm
know.
yourself.
I like to know.
Calm yourself. Going into the last 10. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Go! Come on!
5,
Let's go, speed up!
4, 3, 2, and 10. Whew.
Well done, guys.
That is good.
Just circle the arms. That's the first one done of this. Just break the watch. Break the watch, don't matter.
Nice deep breaths now. Bring it back away.
So if you're watching this back and you didn't get into the group this morning, guys, we had a lot of people requesting literally at 10 o'clock to get into this group, and then our internet dropped for a second. So I'm sorry I couldn't get you in this morning, but you will be in after the workout, and that's all we can do. Just stretch it. Actually, stretch it up.
And if you have a different name on Facebook to what you have signed up with, will you just drop one as a message and let us know? Some people have different variations of their name, and it's difficult for us to mark it off against the booking list. So push it
Arm
forward.
across. We had a few requests, just complete blank profiles that were newly set up with names that we don't know.
So we're allowed
So-
to
And it wasn't on the site either, it's been signed up, so
nice and deep.
change size.
Switching sides. And again, be careful when you're switching sides in the stretches. It's amazing the places and times you can hurt yourself during
Yeah.
classes.
Hands from the back, roll the shoulders back, stretch out. Good, relax that down. Foot up, knee together, stretch that out.
Hold on to a chair if you have to. So you're bringing your knee beside the other knee, pelvis is pushing forward, and the heel, if you can, in towards your glute. Feel the
Change.
stretch.
So knees together, pelvis forward, straighten the body up.
When you do this on the floor, do it on the floor tomorrow, maybe just to show
Yeah.
different variations of it.
Relax that. Leg out in front, keep it straight. Hips back, stretch that out.
And you can lift the toe if you want to
Yeah.
stretch the calf a
Get
little
back
bit.
into that calf. Pick that up, chin sides, hips back, sit back into it. Then toe can be up or down. Bring it up, and then last one, step back into it, pelvis tuck forward, drop in into that stretch.
Woohoo! Can feel that.
And then change. So again with the stretch, you're not pushing forward, you're tucking your pelvis forward to get, you feel that kicking in, then just sink straight down. You'll really get it coming from the quad into that pelvis. Whereas when you push forward, yeah, you're getting the stretch, but you're also arching your back and just putting a lot of pressure on your back and pushing through the hip flexor rather than putting the stretch into it. And relax that up. That's us. Well done, guys. First one done.
So, you know, as with all exercise programs, and this would have been in your emails as well, you shouldn't be attempting these exercises if you are unwell or injured.
Yeah.
If you have children in the room that are doing the exercises with you, they're more than welcome, but just don't let them use weights. And you let them do the easier variations of most of the exercises as well. Kids under 15, 16 don't need to be doing with weights.
It's all about
Kids,
keeping them safe, guys.
you know, keep them
So
safe.
it is, but hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
That was us. And that's it. We'll talk about it.
I'll post in the group later on this evening about the Strong Nation class, so that anybody who's doing that tomorrow night with me at 6 o'clock knows what to expect.
Yes.
Have a lovely day.
Have a good one, guys.
See you later.
Bye bye.